Hello and welcome to another ROFFS update of the ocean conditions using sea surface temperature and chlorophyll data from November 30th, 2023. We did have certainly had quite a bit of clouds over the weekend, so we are drawing a little bit older imagery from last week just to get a good idea of what is going on. I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. And we certainly are looking forward to some nicer weather, hopefully on the way. But overall, starting to the south and working our way north, the Gulf Stream is approximately 82 degrees off, extending through the Florida Straits, and then cools down to approximately 80 degrees off of North Carolina. Looking at the Florida Straits here inshore, as per usual, it's relatively difficult to see any features. It does look like I can see something right here off the West Palm Beach area, but we will take a look at the chlorophyll data, which usually is a better indicator off of South Florida, just because things get pinched so much in between Florida and the Bahamas there. But looking north, we can see here an eddy just north of Stewart, as well as off of the Sebastian area, a relatively large eddy here off Cape Canaveral, a number of eddies here off of the Savannah to Jacksonville area, pushing some favorable water inshore, a relatively large eddy here off of the Georgetown area, as well as a large eddy here off of the Cape Fear to Georgetown area. Some smaller circulations here off of Cape Lookout to Cape Fear, and a smaller eddy here off of Raleigh Bay. And then relatively stable conditions. I can't see another little guy right there. But looking at the corresponding chlorophyll data, again, we were fighting clouds a little bit later in the afternoon, but it looks relatively stable. And then this eddy here off of the Stewart area, again, some nicer water inshore off of the Sebastian area, as well as north of Canaveral. Some definitely that cooler, cleaner water still inshore north of Central Florida, essentially. That cleaner water can kind of hang out inshore, and then with some eddies in the area as well. Looks like a pretty big circulation right there. There was that larger one in this area. Appears to be a relatively large eddy here. Alrighty, and with that, for your most recent analysis, as always, you can reach us at 321-723-5759. You can order online at roffs.com, and you can drop us an email at fishing@roffs.com. Thank you very much. Tight lines.